C.S. Lewis wrote Out of the Silent Planet, a science fiction trip to Mars. This is the first book in a sci-fi trilogy published in 1938. You might be familiar with Lewis' Chronicles of Narnia children's fantasy series. Dr. Elwin Ransom is a linguistics professor who is kidnapped, put in a spaceship, and taken to Mars, or Malacandra. Ransom discovers that Earth has been exiled from the solar system. Ransom is on the run from his kidnappers, the arrogant physicist Dr. Weston and his mercenary sidekick Dick Devine. Weston scoffs at art, literature, history in favor of science, which he sees as superior to culture. The other major character is Oyrza, the wise immortal who controls life on Malacandra. Devine and Weston planned to exchange Ransom for gold, but he escaped. During his travels, Ransom encounters 3 native species of intelligent beings, some of whom he befriends. Eventually he is brought to Oyrza and questioned about Earth. Oyrza tells Ransom about the evil that has caused Earth to be exiled and the subsequent interplanetary war. Oyrza questions the kidnappers' motives and rejects them. Eventually Oyrza sends all 3 humans back to Earth, unsure if they will arrive. Back on Earth, Ransom connects with C.S. Lewis and they collaborate to publish Ransom's story. They disguise the truth as science fiction, knowing most people won't believe. But those who do will see the story as a warning to prepare for struggles to come. Lewis added a twist to this science fiction series. His protagonist, Elwin Ransom, is not a scientist, a warrior, or an adventurer. Instead he is a quiet man who unwittingly becomes engaged in a battle for survival of the human species. Lewis was inspired by authors like H.G. Wells, who wrote The Invisible Man and The War of the Worlds. Elwin Ransom is modeled after Lewis's good friend J.R.R. Tolkien, author of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. Lewis wrote both fiction and non-fiction. His fictional works are allegorical, that is, they are presented as fantasies but they represent much deeper spiritual themes. Characters like Ransom often end up on colorful journeys of self-discovery. C.S. Lewis was pretty deep. Truth.